Hey, good morning, friends. It's Carl. Welcome to the bathroom. Time for Silky Smooth Sunday Shave. Hope everybody had a great week. Mine was pretty good. Let's get shaving. I got to get ready for church. I'm already behind schedule. It's, I don't know, 7:45. So, what do we got going on here? First things first, coffee of the morning brought to you by laughing. Life is better when you're laughing. All right, you guys know the soap. PAA, Conk Bay Rum. For the brush, Son of a Sailor Boar brush. I haven't even picked the post yet. Probably gonna be Nivea cream and some splash. For the shaver, the Artist Straight Razor. All right, well, let's get going. Fresh out of the shower. I slept through my first 2 alarms. I meant to wake up earlier so I could get back in the habit of the Sunday shaves. But I apparently rolled over. I slept through one and apparently rolled right over and turned the other one off. So it is what it is. So we're going to get cracking. We'll get this done. I've got to get ready for church and head out, and today's my day to bring the snacks, so I got to leave just a tad earlier than normal so I can stop at the bakery, pick up some goodies for the congregation. So, all right, beautiful, quick 15-30 second load. I don't even know how long that was. I'm gonna add just a little bit of extra. Make sure we get a nice lather. Work it in. All right, add some water and we'll see how much more voluminous we can make this. So anyway, hope everybody's doing well. Hope your weekend was good and your week was good. I had a little adventure yesterday. It was fun. Went and hung out with my brother and brother-in-law. They're tired of city living already after living in LA and California, San Francisco for, I don't know, however long they've been together. And then here in Lakeway, which is just on the outskirts of the booming metropolis of Austin. They're tired of the growth and the traffic, looking for land out in the rural areas, which I think is hilarious that they're tired of traffic since they both work from home and they never really go anywhere. At least, you know, not like to be in everyday commuter traffic. But anyway, so yesterday, so every few weekends they'll take a little road trip and head to some Texas city outside of the metropolitan areas and see what's available. And yesterday, they invited me along to go to the big city of Gonzales. Gonzales, Texas is about an hour southeast of Austin. It's a town of a little less than 8,000 people. Most notably known for their motto, "Come and take it," which is a throwback to the Alamo days. Stephen F. Austin fighting the armies of Santa Anna? There was a group of about 19 young men from Gonzales who held the fort using a small cannon that only shot like 2 or 3 pound cannonballs. It was never designed to fight in a war. It was kind of designed to scare off the Native Americans as they tried to invade missions. And they used that cannon to hold off the Mexican army for a little while there in Gonzales. So there you go. Quick history lesson. I don't know how much of it's true. I'm just trying to remember what I read on the plaques yesterday. Cool little town. Actually had some family that lived there while I was growing up. Some of my mother's sisters and their kids, my cousins. So it was, of course we didn't hook up with any of them. I don't know if any of them are still in the area, honestly. That was the side of the family that we were never quite brown enough for, because my mom, while we're Hispanic origin, my mom married white men, and some of the family did not agree with that. So us half-breed children were never quite brown enough to be really accepted. So anyway, that's that. Went to Gonzales. It was a good time. Didn't look at any land. We just kind of putzed around. Had lunch at a really good little Tex-Mex restaurant. Went to the museum and amphitheater, the history of the town and the war, which was pretty cool. I think most of the commerce in that little city seemed to be antique shops. So my brothers did some antiquing. I wandered around the antique stores to see if I could find any razors, just because I never go to antique stores. So I figured it would be worth a shot, even though if I found anything, I wasn't buying it. Nothing new, November. Although technically it's not new, right? It's old antique. Could have gotten away with it. Didn't find any straight razors in the first shop we went to. Second shop we stopped at, I found a Gillette Super Speed. It was in pretty good shape. One of the black handle flare tips. I already have two of those, so it wasn't exciting. Actually, I take that back. It was exciting to find an old razor in the wild, as the antique collectors like to say. And then we wandered around the store some more. My brother is forever looking for a yellow, like 3-quart glass bowl. Circa like 1970s. Because my mom had one, and when we were growing up, that was the tortilla making bowl, and he's got fond memories of it. And after she passed away, the one that was in the house disappeared. So every time we go to the antique shop, he looks for one. And yesterday, as we were walking out, we had left the store, and we were walking by the display window, and there was the whole set of those stinking bowls. So he went back in to buy the bowls. Ridiculously expensive amount of money for some kitchen bowls made in 1970 or whatever, but he wanted them, so he bought them, and he could afford it, so good for him. But the moral of that rabbit trail was, while he was paying for those bowls, I went back in the store, and around the cash register there was a display case that I hadn't seen, and lo and behold, what did I find? A gold Gillette Open Comb Tech in pristine condition. It was the tuxedo set with the red velvet lining. So it was the gold case, the red velvet lining, the gold Open Comb Tech, and a gold plated razor box. Really cool. And I was so tempted to buy it. It was a little overpriced in my opinion. They were asking like $78 for it. A quick phone search, you know, I saw a couple, probably not in as good a condition, not the exact same set, for around 50 bucks. But $78 was more than I'm willing to pay for a used razor, just because I am cheap and really don't need one. And while vintage razors are cool, I'm not a collector. And two, it's nothing new November, or 19, so couldn't have bought it anyway. Maybe if I end up back in Gonzales for any reason and it's still there, it may find its way into my collection eventually. But at this time, it's going to stay in that antique shop. First pass is done. Not bad. Took a little slow. 11 minutes. I didn't strop that razor quite well enough. It's a little on the tuggy side. All right. So yeah, so that was my Saturday adventure. It was fun. It was a good time. Good to hang out with my brothers. You know, so what else? Got to catch up on a few videos, shaving videos on Friday night when I got home from work. Yeah, big party time right there. C.O. Bigelow just fell. I want to say welcome back to the YouTube videos to 406 Shaver. He's back after about a 9-month hiatus. I watched a couple of Johnny Johansson's videos. He's doing well with his channel, consistent, likable, good opinions and shaves, and his channel's growing. 275 subs. He's coming up on 100 videos. Good job, Johnny. Keep it up, brother. Don't let them trolls mess with you. And apparently he had a troll in his comments giving him grief. I told him that's how you know you've made it in YouTube land. When the trolls come out. Watched one of Matt T. Lindholm's rock and roll shaves. Very cool. He had a shave to a couple Motorhead songs. Very nice. Motorhead, great band. Like I said in the comments, Lemmy was a very underestimated or underrated bass player, in my opinion. He played fast, he played consistently, and while he didn't do a lot of fancy, funky music stuff, he played really fast. It was really good. Sad that he passed away, but you don't drink like a bottle of Jack Daniels every day and live a long, happy life. But rock and roll, man, right? What else? Watch anybody else? I think that was about it for my video watching. Oh, Nomeo. I watched Nomeo shave with a fancy new straight razor. which is good night. It was a beautiful razor. Between him and Trevor, that's one of the reasons why I busted out straight razor today. Because watching them shave with their fancy new straight razors gave me a little bit of razor envy. Another reason why I haven't been watching so much videos, because you guys know, I've said it before, I have a impulsive, addictive, bingey type personality. And staying away from the shaving videos, not knowing about the new products and the fancy new razors and the this and the that, makes it a little easier for me to not spend so much money, to keep to my New Year's resolution, and really just to stop accumulating things that I don't really need. So, thanks fellas. Great shaves, cool stuff, very nice razors. Soap dried out a little bit, so I went back to the pup for just a pinch, just to do this last pass. Shave's good, man. Everything is working. Blade's a little on the tuggy side. Like I said, I probably didn't strop it very well. Probably needs to be touched up on some canvas, not just leather. Maybe even taken back to a stone. It's been a while. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable enough to do that. I have the stones, but I'm always worried I'm gonna jack up the edge. And this is a beautiful edge put on this razor by Caleb McCullough. I've said it before, I said it a million times. If it has a blade and can be sharpened, that guy knows how to do it. And he's just a nice fella. Really genuine, kind person. Although I remember when I first started watching his channel, somebody in some shaving group or Facebook or board or something said something that got his goat, and he did a shave video and a rant. He was not happy, and he had great points. He kept it relatively mild for as upset as he was. And it was pure gold, that video. All right, that's it. The razor blade portion of the shave is done, and yeah, that's a good shave. Damn fine on the neck, silky smooth on the cheeks. We'll get rinsed off, and we'll get to the head shave. Hit this with the alum while it's still fresh. Very nice. Just a tad of tingle on the neck, which is pretty common for me. My neck is extra sensitive. All right, get going, man. We're 20 minutes into the video. I didn't pre-trim my head with the clippers like I usually do to make things go a little faster and smoother. So we'll see what happens. I may get some nicks and some weepers. Although that head blade is pretty new, so hopefully it'll mow through that extra stubble in a pinch. What else can I talk about? I don't know. I always say that, but today I really don't know. Meal prep for the week. Oh, St. Patty's Day. Yeah, happy St. Pat's to everybody who celebrates it. I know it's not just us drunken Americans that do. I think it truly is an Irish holiday. I think, if I remember right. I used to watch this video channel called Facts, and it was in Ireland, and it was kind of like BuzzFeed in Ireland. And they had young, hip Irish men and women doing silly things, and if I remember right, they talked about St. Patty's. But anyway, yeah, it was a funny channel. They would eat snacks or drinks from different countries, and you get their reactions on camera. And it was just random entertainment to see how, you know, folks not from the States interpret things from other countries. It's fun. Anyway, so yeah, so if I remember right, they did a thing on St. Pat's. So they do actually celebrate it in Ireland, if I'm not mistaken. If I got any Irish watchers, let me know if I'm wrong. But anyway, so where was I going? Happy St. Patty's to everybody who celebrates it. I don't remember what St. Patrick did. All I know is here in the States, it's about drinking green beer and being raucous in the streets. In the bigger cities, there's St. Patty's parades, especially cities that have historically had a lot of Irish immigration. So I don't drink anymore, so no green beers for me today. But I am making a not traditional St. Patty's Day meal. Here in the States, for whatever reason, corned beef and cabbage has become a staple for St. Pat's. So I've got a corned beef, which is just like a brined brisket, in the crock pot with some carrots and potatoes, cabbage. Gonna let that cook all day while I'm at church. And that's gonna be my meal preps for the week. Or at least part of them. Yeah, so they do St. Patty's Day in Ireland, if I remember right, because that show I watched was what real Irish people think about American Irish traditions. And they fed these Irish people corned beef and cabbage, and they were like, what the heck is this? We don't eat this garbage. So, yeah. Anyway, that's that. Ouch, I think I just shaved off a mole. But this head blade, I think it's maybe a third or fourth use. Doing a fantastic job on the extra stubble. I hate it when I cut my head, just because it bleeds too much, and I've got to get dressed here in a little while and go to church, and I don't want to walk around at church or for the rest of the week with a big scab. Dumb. What else? I'm going to talk about this just because it's new and it's pertinent to the YouTubes. Yesterday, I think I hit 1,000 plus viewers and stayed there for 24 hours. I think I was at 102 or 103 when I opened the app for the last time last night. So thanks to all my new subscribers. It's a channel of randomness, mostly shaving. I may start doing other stuff. One, because I have other interests. too, just to see if there's viewing interest in anything else that I do or am interested in, like cooking and meal prepping, and still kicking around the idea of doing like a weight loss vlog. Not enough to make a new channel, but just put it out there. You guys know it's something I struggle with and have been working on for a while. So I missed a spot right there. Yeah, and right there. Didn't go far back enough. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful head shave. So anyway, welcome to the channel, all the new subscribers. Thanks for sticking around to all the old subscribers. Without you guys and gals, I couldn't have made 1,000. And maybe if the YouTube overlords deem fit, I might make 38 cents every 2 months for you guys watching me shave and talk. Not why I started this channel, not why I do it, but hey, like I was talking with my brother yesterday, if I can get a little bit of dollars, cents, shekels for doing something that, one, is a hobby, talking to you fine folks, two, I have to do anyway, shaving, why not, right? Let me get rinsed off. And that is the Silky Smooth Sunday Shave. My head and face are silky smooth. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. I appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me on your Sunday or whenever you watch this. Remember, laughing. Life is better when you laugh. Also better when you have coffee. Maybe I'll see you Tuesday or Thursday for the Tuesday-Thursday scrape. I'm not sure yet. Thanks again. I'm going to go get ready for church. Hope you guys have a great week. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Happy St. Patty's to everybody. And go spend some time with your friends and family. It's really important. If you do drink, drink responsibly. Don't text and drive. Careful of the leprechauns. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. God bless y'all.